This is my attempt at making a squirrel obstacle course.
It's about 10 feet long with 7 elements and built all with household materials, everything from zip ties to duct tape. A while back, one of my favorite YouTubers, Mark Rober, published a video where he attempted to make a squirrel-proof bird feeder, which basically turned out to be a squirrel obstacle course, which I thought was really awesome. I have to say, I loved the video and I loved the idea. So I decided I wanted to try it out for myself. So I started testing and I found what worked. Then I chose my 3 favorite ideas and got to work building. There are 7 elements to this obstacle course. The first one is the start, which is basically a stick that is really low to the ground, so it'll be really easy for the squirrels to get on top of it, which I personally think is pretty nice to help establish the beginning. The second element is the electrical tape bridge. Basically a bridge entirely made of electrical tape, and just like Mark's video, these squirrels could easily jump the distance over the bridge, but I wanted to see what they would do. The third element are the zip ties, and I think these are going to be pretty hard to climb on. And the fourth elements are the bungee cords. So these are 2 cords that are basically intertwined, and the purpose of these is basically to understand the squirrel's climbing ability. And then the 5th element is called the gap. This is basically just a 1.5 foot gap between 2 of the obstacles. The goal of this is actually for future experiments, so I can understand how squirrels jump. And then the 6th element is actually pretty interesting. These are the balance beams, which are basically 3 shorter sticks that are taped together with tape, which basically help to create hinges. And as you can see here, it's pretty wobbly, so it'll be really fun to watch squirrels attempt this. And then last but not least is the finish, where of course the bird feeder is. I actually did have an 8th element that I really liked, but the problem was it was a PVC pipe and it seemed to be as if it was a little too heavy for the sticks. So all these obstacles are on sticks that were sharpened and then fastened with duct tape because why not? Right now you guys are probably like, wait a minute, couldn't the squirrels just climb up the finish pole right away? And the answer is absolutely. They can climb up whatever pole they want first because there's the same amount of seeds on top of every tower. And even if they start at the end, they can still see the seeds on the other towers, so they're still gonna wanna go. Even if they start on the finish, they'll end up on the start. But like I said, the start is lower to the ground, so this hopefully will help to establish a beginning. And there's also a pile of seeds on the ground near the start. I also want to point out to you guys that all the materials I use are household materials. The purpose of this is to show you guys that you guys can do something like this at home, and I would highly encourage you to do this, along with checking out Mark Rober's video too. It's pretty awesome. And this video is from the project point of view, meaning that I definitely have experiments to do in the future, so I can't actually get the filming of the squirrels right now. But until then, I can continue to test and experiment on what type of obstacles would be cooler and would work well. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.